Welcome to the TaxMax program video, Tax Refund 101 from December 2013. If you'd like more information, you can attend a free live webinar. These are hosted every October through early January. You can email us, go to our website, or give us a call. Our contact information will be at the bottom of the screen for most of the video. Question number 1, can I file a tax return with my last pay stub? The answer to that question is no, you cannot. At least not until late February, but most customers have their W-2s by early February, so that does not matter. However, for a car dealer, if a customer calls you and says, can I bring in my last pay stub, and the answer is yes. Bring in your last pay stub. Let's do a quick estimate. You'll use our fourth quarter estimator to do that. You must have all the W-2s in order to do a first quarter deal, which is how we help get you paid, but you can do an estimate with the last pay stub and get that car deal started. So I hear the IRS is opening late this year. Is that true? The answer to that is probably, but there are a number of different things going on that nobody really knows about. All right, the published date that they're going to begin is January 31st. However, they said the exact same thing last year, January 30th, and they started accepting tax returns on January 22nd. So we are going to anticipate the starting date as early as January 20th. Do not wait for January 31st. In fact, we're going to start e-filing tax returns as early as January 2nd. The reason this is important is your customer theoretically first in is first out. So we're going to send the tax returns as soon as they come in. That way we can help your customers be one of the first ones paid. There are a number of different things going on here. The published start date is January 31st. However, last year they said almost exactly the same thing, January 30th, and they started accepting tax returns on January 22nd. So this year, our anticipated start date is going to be as early as January 20th. Get that January 31 date out of your head. In fact, the first day that we're going to start e-filing returns is January 2nd. Those early returns are going to sit in an electronic holding bin, and as soon as the IRS turns that computer on, your customers are going to be the first ones processed. Another common question, what forms are you using? Do you use the short form, the long form, the easy form? The answer to that question is we use the Universal Form 1040. Okay, short form and long form, there really is no difference. It's just another way for a big tax company to charge you more money. The easy form is for people that are filing their own tax returns and don't have kids or anything else. We're using the basic universal 1040 form. It's very flexible. Everything comes out the same. Now, does more income mean less of a refund? The answer to that question is, it depends. There's a number of different things that go on inside of a tax return. This is the earned income credit and the child tax credit. There's a number of different lines depending on how many kids there are, and the income level, single, married, head of household. Too much to really try to explain. I just wanted to show this to you so you can see what goes on behind the scenes in a tax return and why it's impossible to answer that question of does more income mean a smaller refund. Other factors could be how much income do you have, how many kids, are you self-employed, how many dependents did you put on your payroll when you filled out the W-4 form, are you single or married? There's a lot of different things going on. So if your customer asks, did I get a smaller refund because I made more money? There's no way to answer that because there's too many things going on. The fact is the numbers are what they are, so just be honest. If you have any questions about how to prepare for next year, go to our website, taxmax.com, and on the bottom left-hand corner, there's a Contact Us link, and we'll get back with your customer to give them any advice that they might need. So what other documentation do you need? Well, we do need the photo ID, and we need as many Social Security cards for as many people on the tax return. We must have it for the primary taxpayer, and it's very helpful to have it for the spouse and the kids and anybody else. For the primary taxpayer, we can also use page 1 of the credit report, last year's tax return, that first page. If they go to the Social Security Administration to get a new card, they might get a full-page receipt. We can use that as well. And the same thing for military IDs. We can use the front and back of a military ID. The front of the military ID is the photo. The back is the Social Security card. So again, we can use the front page of last year's tax return, front page of the credit report, military IDs, as well as the actual Social Security card. So how much do you charge at TaxMax? Well, real easy. Our federal tax return costs $119, and that's after the $20 coupon that we provide on our website for you to hand out to all of your customers. For state tax returns, we charge $49 per state. You can compare these fees to H&R Block, Liberty, and Jackson Hewitt, which are expected to all eclipse $400 plus this year. These are all public companies, so this is public information. Once again, if you'd like more information, you can attend a free live webinar. Email us, trs@taxrefundservices.com. Go to our website or give us a call, and we'll help you out. The last thing I want to mention is the Drive Now Network. Watch your email if you're a member of the Drive Now Network, because the leads that you are getting in your email are 5 minutes old or less. These are customers that are online right now looking to buy a car using their tax refund. If you're not part of the Drive Now Network, give us a call and we'll explain it in more detail.